Welcome back to the Super Smash Project number 153, released sometime in November 1991. It is Metroid 2: Return of Samus. And yeah, this is we're playing this on the system itself, on the Game Boy player, which is why it looks the way it does. This game's kind of, it's okay. It's, I guess, less frustrating than the original Metroid, but it also goes kind of a couple steps back, and mainly the music. Music's not so great this time around. But yeah, let's get started. So of course, the first part is so you start next to. Actually, we should probably save. Start next to. Can't save. Start next to Samus's airship. That's kind of cool. But yeah, so because, you know, this is the Game Boy Advance, we do get a little bit of color. This is the default color when you play on the Game Boy Advance, I believe. So, you know, the first part is fairly easy, simple to navigate, because it's just very straightforward. But yeah, this is the homeland of the Metroids, actually. Of course, we're not on Zebes at the current moment. We are on, what is it, SR 388, something like that. Okay, and there we go. Actually, should be a save. Yes, there it is. So this game has save locations, which is very useful. That's why we're not resorting to any kind of save states or whatnot. It's, you know, you start with 99 health as well. So. See, a little bit more ways, and we'll get to the first of the Metroids. So this game is unfortunately also a little bit repetitive, because all you're doing is killing Metroids. That's about it. Nothing much else to it. There are different kinds of Metroids that you kill, but I guess they technically exist as boss battles. Technically. But here it is. Okay. Gotta prepare ourselves. These guys are annoying too. Okay, there we go. So we have 38 to go, I guess. Oh, hold on. Excuse me, I was trying to. Yeah, there we go. And there it shakes. That generally means that if you see the ground quaking, it generally means that a new area has opened up. So this is technically Phase 1. Phase 1 only consists of that single Metroid. There are about 8-ish phases throughout. So yeah, from now on, it'll probably become a bit more frequent to play a lot of the Game Boy games on the Game Boy Player. I know Super Mario Land 3, I think I'm going to play on NSO. That's about all I... of course, the Mega Man Game Boy games, I guess, too, but that's about all I can name at the current moment. Yep. So now we're entering the Phase 2 area that's coming up. I guess we don't have to kill those guys. So my thing with Metroid, actually, is that, well, more specifically for, you know, these early Metroid games, my opinions on them have actually improved the second times that I played them. This is not technically my second time playing this. This is actually my third, but first time it was 3DS Virtual Console. Then, you know, of course, I played all of it on the system itself. On the original gray brick Game Boy. I am curious about if there are indeed systems that, like, came before your time or somebody's time where you regard that as, like, the best system ever. Because, like, I still, generally speaking, I do regard the GameCube as, like, the best system ever. But, you know, I did grow up with the GameCube, so it's not like a super surprise there. You know, some of it can be blinded by nostalgia, especially for those who think the N64 is, like, the best system ever. And, you know, it's alright, it has some cool games, but, best system ever is probably not the case. It's very, trying to figure out where to go here. It's very, what's the right word? What word am I looking for? Janky. That's the right word. Has a bunch of jank. Basically, right now I'm gonna go to the save. Oof. That hurts. So that's not water, that's probably lava. I kind of lost in the map, I think. Actually, it might not be. I think I have an idea of where I am, maybe. But yeah, we need bombs to get through there. Maybe this is the right way. Maybe I do know where I'm going. Okay. Yeah, I think I do. Okay. So we are in fact not lost. This is where we need to go the entire time. This will be... feel like this is one of the... I guess you could say big hubs in Metroid 2. Because I remember spending a lot of time in this general vicinity. So yeah, if we need to go, there's an area going left, I think. Yep. That will lead us to something. There we go. Okay. This is the bomb. Classic tune. Do feel somewhere there should be an opening. Should be. There we go. And we got some more bombs. Some more missiles, excuse me. There we go. Okay, so we want to end up now. Leave over here, because I think there are a bunch of missiles and stuff somewhere here. Well, there's one. There's one energy tank. Okay. I feel like there's more, though. Is this really the only one? I mean, maybe. Oh, yeah. I'm mixing up some things. Now here we go again over here. We'll unlock this. The ice beam. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're almost kind of done with phase 2, actually. Well, I shouldn't say that. Almost done with finding all the items, certainly. Oof. So I did find out a story that I would like to talk about, which was, I remember when there were still blockbusters and Hollywood videos, and I remember what I always thought was a blockbuster. As it turns out, it was a Hollywood video. And I remember it was back in maybe about 2004 where I ended up seeing a friend. So this was when I was in like first grade. He was in kindergarten. My friend was in kindergarten, and okay, it looks like we can't really go that way. I have pretty vivid memories of going to that Hollywood video. I remember going to the game section. It was kind of a cordoned off area, separate from the movies. It was kind of dark, and I remember there were a bunch of game kiosks, especially GameCube, and as such, there was they were advertising WarioWare Mega Party games. That's kind of nostalgic to me, and we gotta prepare because there's going to be a Metroid somewhere in this area, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere here. Maybe in the next room. Swear there should be a Metroid. Oh, here it is. Yes, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Oh, Spider Ball. Oh, I know where. Okay, never mind. Not what I was expecting, but okay. My streaming setup for when I'm playing on the system itself is a little bit different. So I have to I guess look a ways. Okay, it's a little bit up that has the Metroid. I think probably need to do this. Maybe? Huh. The... should be here. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. Hold on. Did we get those? No, we didn't. Oh, okay. We completely missed these. So let's go do that. Should be 2 in this area. Okay. So yeah, this is like the original Metroid. It's not like a super long game. But will still take us a few days. A couple days at least. So. Okay, now that we're here though, I think we do this. Okay. Should be up above here. Next Metroid. And there we go. Fuck. There we go. That was unnecessarily, I wouldn't say difficult, but like... Okay. Should I... Okay, let's do that. On my Game Boy Advance, select is a little bit fidgety. It is old, though. To be honest, this is not my original Game Boy Advance. My original Game Boy Advance is Game Boy Advance SP. I'm doing the... playing with the original model Game Boy Advance. And the reason's because of just the form factor. It has a better form factor than the than the SP, unfortunately. Okay, this should be... There we go. Should be also one for missiles, but doesn't really matter that much because I think we're good on missiles. Okay, and we got another bot. Okay, there's the missile. We're at 90. And we only need to kill a few more Metroids to be done with Phase 2. Okay, before I do anything else,